Hey there! So today I'm really excited because I'm celebrating the launch of my podcast. It's called She's the Business, and it's taken me a whole year, actually probably a little bit longer than a year, to bring it to life. So today I wanted to share with you why it took me a whole year and what I've learnt from that experience so that maybe I can help you not take a whole year to launch a podcast. So last year I have been interviewing people. I've been interviewing amazing women on my Instagram here and also on Zoom, and recording them and bringing them out as blog posts and as videos. And I've always thought of a podcast as, that's a lie. I probably thought about it 2 years ago, something that I'd like to do one day. And then suddenly I realized, hey, I've got all this content that would be fantastic for a podcast. So I started to gather it and I was putting it aside. I'm in my Google Drive, creating these lovely folders with audio clips, video clips, and also having my VA use a program called Descript. It's really fantastic, and it's free to start with as well, but to transcribe my lives so that I even had Word documents with show notes pretty much ready to go. So you can see I had all this stuff, and this has been happening for the last year, but yet there was something holding me back from launching my podcast. And what was it? Well, it was me, really, that's it. I was completely in my own way. It was all of the what ifs and will anyone even listen to me? And, well, what if this doesn't seem professional? What if they don't like my content? Who even wants to come and talk to me on an interview anyway? So many things, I was inside my own head about it all. And then, when you get down to cancelling out all of those silly excuses that I had, of course, the other ones popped up, like, well, I don't know how to do it. I've never done a podcast before. So what equipment do I need? And what technology? And how do I even get one started? So I had all of the excuses, like every single excuse. And then there was the money, the time, the effort, the everything. And so I put it off. And what made me take a step forward? Well, there were two things that happened, and I chose to really lean into it. But firstly, I created a one-page plan of my business. This is what I call my CEO dashboard, and I have my clients do that in my high-ticket group coaching program. And in my CEO dashboard, I had written down the one platform for my audience building for my future business was going to be a podcast. So it was there, looking at me in print, that this was going to be the platform to build my audience on. Even though I already have audiences on other platforms, I really feel like it's much more aligned to my purpose and my goals. And a lot of my purpose, the reason why I'm even doing this podcast in the first place, is to connect with more women, to really raise the amount of impact that I can create in the world, and to help get inspiration out, get the message out, help them get out of their own way and to stopping themselves from taking action, because I've been doing it for years and years, and I only wish that I had seen what I was doing sooner and got myself out of my own way a lot faster so that I could make progress faster. And so that's what this podcast is 100% about. It's about inspiring women. The second thing that happened that got me to just push the button was, by chance, a person who I know put in front of me a contact of somebody who manages podcasts, and they have a podcast channel. And so here it was. The really easy, simple answer to my problem was, if I want to do this podcast, why don't I just ring up this person, find out what they do, and pay them to help me get it done? Otherwise this content's just going to sit there in my folders on my drive and get older and less relevant, and I'll probably end up throwing it all away, and all that effort that I've gone to in creating it and saving it would really be an absolute waste of time. So I bit the bullet. I thought, I've already said that that's what I wanted to do. I've already said that was going to be the platform, the main platform for audience building for my business. So if I'm going to do it, I've got to back myself and actually just do it. And that's what I did. So here you have it. About 2 months later. It's taken 2 months only because I managed to time it around the launch of my major program, which meant that I was offline doing that, or online, but not focusing on the podcast, for the last month or so. And now that that's over, I've been able to just do the final little tweaks and get the podcast live. So I'm so excited to announce that it went live today, this morning. The first 3 episodes are live, and there's another one dropping on Friday. So each week I'm going to be bringing an interview with another woman in business, either their story, some inspiration, some of their expert tips and knowledge to share with you. And on Fridays, I'm sharing one of my own personal tips, something that I feel would help you in your business. And so they're going to be 2 episodes a week. I also invite women to get in touch with me if you'd like to have an interview for my podcast and come on and have a chat with me and, really get yourself out there in front of my audience. So I invite you to slip into my DMs and send me a note. I'd love to hear from you. And, if there's a great fit for our audiences, they line up, then I'll send you a link to book in an interview. And I'd be really, really pleased to do that. So I've got to rush now because I'm actually about to start a program design workshop with my clients, with my coaching client group, and which I've been looking forward to for about 2 weeks. So I thought I'd just jump on here quickly and say hi to you all today. Thank you, Katie, for the congratulations. Really excited, and I hope you guys enjoy the podcast. I'd love to hear your feedback. So please do let me know if you listen and what you think of the episodes. I'd be so keen to hear what you think as well. But that's it. I've got to rush. I think my clients will be waiting for me to start this workshop. So I'll get on to that and I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, bye.